and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing a Halloween card using the Frightful Fun stamp set from Simon Says Stamp. This was in the Halloween kit, and this is a totally adorable stamp set with tons of cute images. You can make so many different cards with this. But the things that drew my attention first was this giant tree and the puppy dog peeking out behind the coffin, the mummy puppy dog. And these two images, one alone could be a focal point on a card. So, but I fell in love with both of them. So I'm doing a bigger card, doing an A7 size card. So I could use both of these images on the front of my card. And it just created a really cute scene. So I'm going to be Copic coloring today, and I will have all the colors broken down on my blog post for today. You'll see I took the cap off of the other end of this marker. It was looking really shiny and juicy on the end, and whenever you see that, take off the other cap and it kind of equalizes the pressure in the pen and it won't blop out on you, because I know if I would have kept going the way it was, I would end up with a big bloop and been really frustrated when that happens. So if you see that shininess happen, take off that other cap before you get a big bloop. So I know what you're thinking. This is kind of looking a little orange versus wood-like, but I will fix that later on and it will look a little bit more wood-like. But there was so much brown in all the elements to this card that I was trying to make it, a little bit different, because we had the brown tree, we got the brown dog. I did a gray fence, but still all very neutral and brownish kind of thing. So I was just trying to introduce another color and the kind of orangey look to it. Kind of is a Halloween color. So, and I did the E80s for my ground. The E series is, an interesting set of colors because there are all different shades in the E series. As you can see, these are very green, and there's some red tones, there's some blues, so you can really make a whole scene. I've seen the Michelle Houghton on Copic in the craft room do a whole snowman scene with the E family, and it's just really cool. It's a different look. They're very muted, I guess, kind of colors, but I thought that worked very well, for the Halloween. Anyway, so like I said, I will have, everything broken down on my blog post for this card. So I'll list out the tree and what those were, the fence and what they were, in the coffin and everything. So if you like these color combinations and want to duplicate it, I did stamp the tree in Simon's chocolate ink, and then the coffin and the intense black ink. I thought then if I did the chocolate ink, then the ink would blend more in with the tree, and it did. I thought it gave it a really cool look and didn't have the black outline to a brown tree. So I thought it was cool. So this did take a minute to color, I have to say, and so it's not for the quick Valentine's Halloween card. But I love Copic coloring. I think it's almost therapeutic to sit and color. So I enjoy it. So I do have a couple more Halloween cards planned using my distress sprays in Carved Pumpkin and I think Seedless Preserves, and just trying to do some interesting and different backgrounds. But this will be quick and easy cards, where this one is a little bit more time consuming. Those will be some quick and easy cards that you can put together. And so then after this, we will dive into holiday. I desperately need to get started on my Christmas cards, because I do like to do a lot of Copic coloring, for my family members' cards and things. But we'll do some of that. We'll do some quick and easy cards too. I bought some stuff from Bo Bunny that I think we can make some really pretty quick and easy cards with. So those will all be coming very, very soon. So is everybody getting ready for the holidays, or is it snuck up on you? I'm kind of in between there. I mean, I kind of looking forward to it, but it's kind of, and stuck up on me too. Had a lot going on. Just moved my daughter and grandkids back home from Omaha, and so things are really, really busy around here. Trying to get used to our new normal with a full house again. So it has been, a lot to get used to, and figuring out schedules and how to get things done and how to adjust to cooking for more people again. So that's been a challenge as well. So I either cook not enough or like way too much. So I don't know. We'll get that figured out too. But I am looking forward to the holidays, and I told my husband the other day, I said, we have to decorate really quickly for Christmas because I signed our house up for the Christmas wine tour, and we are the first house. So yeah, I did that to myself. So that's on December 8th. So after Thanksgiving, I basically have a week. And I love Christmas decorating, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. Yeah, I have 5 trees that I put up. So it does take a minute. And so it'll be a hard, fast week of decorating since we are the first house on the wine tour. And I volunteered to etch the glasses. So yes, I did that to myself too. So there'll be a video coming up soon of etching the wine glasses for the wine tour. So lots of Christmas projects to come. I will be doing some, obviously, etching, cards, obviously, and lots of gift ideas too, using vinyl and using heat transfer vinyl to just give you some ideas of some homemade, gifts that you can make this year to really kind of personalize your Christmas. Okay, so back to our card. The coloring is all done. I went over the spider webs with my Memento Tuxedo Black marker pen, so they will be black now instead of brown. And then I added some Nuvo Morning Dew drops. So that large orange binder is my new die storage. I bought this, actually my mom bought it for me for my birthday back in September. And so I'm trying it out, see how I like it. I used the Little Bee die folders in the past, and I really like those because they're just easy to use, but they stopped making them. So I had to come up with an additional die storage. So I saw this binder. It's a Tonic Studios product. And, I like it okay. I'm getting used to it. So I'll have more thoughts and feelings on that as I use it more. But I am using in this card the A7 size double stitched rectangles from Honeybee. I love to make the bigger size cards, and it's hard to find A7 size dies for the larger cards. And Honeybee recently came out with the double stitched and the scallop. So yes, I do want to eventually get the scallops. I don't have them yet, but I will. So for the sentiment, I went back to my stamp set and I got the Happy Halloween, and for the outside and for the inside, Boo to Use. And I'm going to use that ghost die that also came in the Halloween kit. I just love that little ghost die. It's really cute. Cut really easy. All my things I cut, I used my new Gemini, and I decided to get the big Gemini, not the junior, because I wanted to be able to cut bigger sheets. So if I wanted to do like multiple die cuts at one time, then I could do that. And I thought, well, why get the smaller one and limit yourself? If you're going to do the investment, do it. You know, it doesn't take up that much more room than the junior. And so I just have it sitting on the table next to me. And I loved it. It was so easy. You just put everything in the sandwich and just feed it in, and it grabs it, pulls it through. No more cranking. Although, you know, my Cuttlebug did a great job, but I think I'm going to like it a lot better for doing my die cutting. It's quick and easy just to put it in a sandwich and just feed it in. That little blended piece of cardstock there was the cutout from the inside of a previous card. So, you know, when you cut out a piece like that, save it. You can always use it later. And I thought that sky, Halloween sky looking background would look great behind my ghost. And then that way I had something colored to put in, you know, the ghost on inside the card. That way I didn't have to put a full sheet of colored cardstock in there, and then, you know, another way to do where you could write, blah, blah, blah. So this kind of just answered all my little questions that I had about what I was going to do on the inside of my card and get my ghost in there. And I'll use that little boo on something else later that came out. So always save your little pieces and parts for sure that you cut away, because you can usually use them again later. So just using my Zig two-way glue pen to get all the little pieces of the boo back in there. I love the Zig two-way glue pen. It has a ball in it, just like a ballpoint pen. It's a ballpoint glue pen, and it works really well for small things. So I'm just going to use my Scotch ATG gun to quickly get some adhesive on the back of that, put it on the inside of my card, and I will stamp the Boo to You with Simon Says Intense Black ink. It's a new stamp, so I was just rubbing it off a bit, and I went and put the piece of the foam underneath there, so I made sure to have a really good impression the first time, since I was just using a block and not my stamp positioner. Thanks for watching, and please hit that subscribe button if you like this video and want to see more from me. Have a great day.